Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
They didn't just rise to fame. They didn't simply gain popularity. In just 7 days, they did something far more powerful. They reshaped the conversation of global television. Two names, once familiar mainly within Asia, suddenly echoed across continents, across languages, across cultures. Zhao Lusi and Liu Ning. Their sudden appearance in the global top rankings was not quiet, not gradual, but impossible to ignore. It felt like a wave that had been building beneath the surface for years, finally crashing into the spotlight at full force. Audiences from Southeast Asia to Europe, from Latin America to beyond, began asking the same question. How did this happen so quickly? But perhaps the more important question is not how fast they rose, but why the world was so ready to embrace them. Because what we are witnessing is not just success, it is a shift. A moment where emotion, authenticity, and dedication finally found their place on the global stage. And this moment is only just beginning. To understand why Zhao Lusi's presence resonates so deeply, you have to look beyond the screen. Her performances are not simply acted, they are felt. There is a softness in her expressions, yet a quiet strength that anchors every character she portrays. It is the kind of emotional honesty that does not require translation. Even for viewers who do not understand the language, the feeling comes through clearly. Over time, she has built something rare in modern entertainment. Not just popularity, but trust. Each role she takes on carries a sense of sincerity, as if she is inviting the audience into a shared emotional space. That is why when her name entered the global top 5, it did not feel like a surprise to those who had followed her journey. It felt like recognition. A moment where the rest of the world finally saw what fans had always believed. At the same time, Liu Ning's story adds a completely different layer to this rise. Where Zhao Lusi connects through emotional warmth, Liu Ning captivates through presence. His voice, deep and distinctive, first reached audiences through music. It carried a certain weight, a sense of depth that lingered long after the song ended. But transitioning from music to acting is never a simple path. It requires not only skill, but courage. It means stepping into unfamiliar territory and facing new expectations. What makes his journey remarkable is not just that he made that transition, but how naturally he evolved within it. His performances carry a restrained intensity. He does not need to dominate a scene loudly. Instead, he holds attention quietly, drawing viewers in without forcing it. This subtle power is what makes his rise feel earned. His entry into the global top 8 is not just a ranking. It is a statement that growth, when guided by persistence and self-belief, can lead to something truly meaningful. But this story is not only about two individuals. It reflects a broader transformation that has been unfolding quietly over the years. For a long time, global audiences were shaped by a certain expectation of storytelling. Korean dramas, with their polished visuals and emotional depth, set a high standard and captured hearts worldwide. Yet, as viewing habits expanded and platforms became more accessible, audiences began searching for something new. New voices, new perspectives, new emotional experiences. And this is where Chinese television dramas began to emerge as a powerful force. They offered stories rooted in cultural richness, layered characters, and emotional journeys that felt both specific and universal. The rise of Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning is not separate from this shift. It is part of it. They represent a new chapter where storytelling crosses borders not through spectacle alone, but through connection. Another essential piece of this moment lies with the fans. In today's digital landscape, audiences are no longer passive viewers. They are active participants. Every edit shared on social media, every late-night streaming session, every discussion thread contributes to something larger. It builds momentum. It creates visibility. It turns individual appreciation into collective impact. When fans support their favorite artists, they are not just expressing admiration, they are amplifying a voice. And in this case, that voice has reached a global stage. What makes this particularly powerful is the sense of shared achievement. Fans do not just celebrate success, they feel part of it. They remember the early days, the smaller roles, the quieter moments. And when recognition finally arrives, it carries emotional weight. There's also something deeply human about the timing of this rise. In a fast-moving world where trends come and go quickly, audiences are drawn to authenticity more than ever. They seek stories that feel genuine, performances that feel honest, and journeys that reflect perseverance. Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning embody these qualities in different but complementary ways. One brings emotional comfort, the other brings quiet strength. Together, they create a balance that resonates widely. It is not about perfection. It is about relatability. It is about seeing a piece of oneself reflected in their journey. Looking ahead, this moment raises an important question. What comes next? Because reaching the global top 10 is not the final destination. It is a new beginning. It opens doors to greater opportunities, but also brings new challenges. Maintaining relevance, continuing to grow, and staying connected with audiences requires constant evolution. Yet, if their journeys so far have shown anything, it is that both Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning possess the resilience needed to move forward. Their paths have not been defined by a single moment, but by consistent effort over time. And perhaps that is why this story feels so compelling. It is not just about sudden success. It is about the years of dedication that made that success possible. It is about the unseen work behind the visible result. It is about the quiet moments that lead to powerful breakthroughs. For viewers around the world, this creates a sense of anticipation, a feeling that something even greater may be on the horizon, because when momentum builds in this way, it rarely stops at one milestone. As global audiences continue to explore new forms of storytelling, moments like this become markers of change. They signal a shift in what people are watching, what they value, and what they connect with. The rise of Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning is not an isolated event. It is part of a larger movement that is redefining entertainment on a global scale. And for those who are witnessing it now, there is a unique sense of being present at the right time, of seeing something evolve in real time. If you have followed their journey from the beginning, this moment likely feels deeply rewarding. And if you are discovering them now, it may feel like the start of something new. Either way, this is more than just a ranking. It is a story that continues to unfold, shaped by artists, audiences, and the powerful connection between them. If you enjoyed this story and want to stay updated with the latest global entertainment insights, don't forget to subscribe to Update X 24 Hours. Your support helps bring more stories like this to life. Stories that connect cultures, emotions, and people across the world. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for what comes next.